What's up, guys? How that day waiting they have waiting this up, guys. I want you all to watch this video. I mean, what do you think? Now that's Angela Okuri, right? And Angela Okuri is a very beautiful actress, right? And I choose to talk about that video because of backside. Obviously she did BBL. I didn't even know that she's joined the BBL gang, and you know, now she's a celebrity, right? And I'll tell you one thing that I saw when I went to Lekki recently, right? I saw a lot of girls, doing BBL. And in fact, I would say out of 10, maybe two, I would say, oh, okay, looks good on them. But most of this looks disfigured. I wouldn't, it's just hard for me to comprehend. So it makes me wonder, maybe it's just me. Is this how it's supposed to be? Is this how? Let me explain to you what I'm seeing. Right, I'm seeing a bigger hip, thinner legs. The hip didn't doesn't rhyme with the legs, especially here, in Nigeria, in Lagos. I mean, I've seen a couple of BBL over there. And by the way, we've got Funke Akindele in the news, Sharon Oja, Rita Dominic, and who else? And Nase Isime. By the way, I just want to mention that. Maybe I'm just a late comer. Like, maybe I just don't understand the trend, right? Because is it just me that I don't think, this BBL fits on people that I feel already looks good? Or is it because I'm a guy? Because some people say, it's only you guys don't understand. Maybe I don't understand. That's why, like, why do you keep doing it? When, I mean, I'm sure they've seen it in other people. Like I said, like 2 out of those 10 are the ones that I can say, okay, rhyme a little bit. Anyways, guys, let me quickly touch on this news about Bobrisky. So I don't know if you guys have seen this video of Bobrisky. Yeah. So Bobrisky is not in Nigeria, and I can't emphasize enough how it is more affordable to do some things over here in Nigeria than overseas. Overseas, right? You will even fix certain things that you would, even the plumber, I wouldn't call it cheap, everything's expensive now, but it is still affordable. Unlike over there, overseas. So when Nigerians travel overseas, they do a lot of things themselves. They just didn't discover their talents early. Some of them are born carpenter or born plumber. So look at Bobrisky, right? So a lot of people were talking about the makeup. So I think he went live with Tiwa Savage. I mean, I'm sorry, I will never call this person I don't think he's a she. Always be a he. His name is Idris. He's yet to give himself a female name, and yeah, he went live with Tiwa Savage, and while they were talking, people noticed the makeup, right? And they keep mentioning why is it feels like that. That's because it's more affordable to pay those people, the MUA people, the makeup artists that help him all the time. It is more affordable. Those are some of the luxury that you don't get to see over there that you enjoy here in Nigeria. He looks really different and looking like a guy man, actually. That's what Bobrisky looks like. You can see somebody says Idris will transition back to man. I'll be waiting IDC. Another person said this is not Bob we know. Tiwa, stop it. Yeah, that is Bobrisky. But looks different because now makeup they cover the whole thing. My point is, there's certain things that you pay for here just because you can afford it. I wouldn't be surprised if Bobrisky decides to move back to Nigeria. Quote me today. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure I'll come back here and say, I told you guys. The maintenance there for him, it's gonna be high. But but if he finds his way there, decides to just, which is hard, to penetrate maybe into their industry, maybe entertainment industry, or probably somewhere there, and earn in their currency, I think that will help. I mean, he can also make money from here. Another thing I would advise him to do, let me hold that thought. But yeah, you
must learn that song. Like, don't come here and be telling me I just heard about the song today. I don't want to get that story.
Good evening, man.
Good evening.
My name is Isime.
Where Nigeria are you?
Have your state on my hair.
Oh wow. Well, you know the song?
Thank you. Yes, ma. I know the chorus. Toba says about one. Omuwa Ometa. Lawati Fijaye. Mega money, mega.
Good.
Hustle. If you get the money, I'ma pay you spend down. Lawati Fijaye.
Thank you. You'll be doing wonderful things. Like, since how many days now?
Yeah.
3 million, 2 million every day. But
I don't know if you guys have seen this about Funke Akindele. See, one thing that this lady knows how to do is PR. She knows how to do it well. So she will get different people on social media, which Toyin too do. They will get different people on social media, star them in a movie and ask them to advertise it and do a lot of skits about it. They wear shirts, all these things. After that, movie drop, boom. Check this out. A new movie she already made 206 million naira. Broke a record for a highest grossing one-day performance of all time. Funke Akindele is making a lot of money. Now let's tell people, it's not just Funke Akindele that is making a lot of money. Somebody sent me a video of or a picture of Isime's house, and I was like, yeah, I'm not really surprised. I'm even shocked that she just decided to get it now, because I know Isime is making a lot of money. And not just Isime. See, these females are making, some of these females are even richer than Funke Akindele. Some of them.
This is one that is shared. My lawyer has.
Okay.
Which one is Mrs. Mr.? Now only Mr. the virus. I know you're Mrs. Bede. From LC, thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
I pray that you will preserve you.
Amen.
You will not mourn in this house.
Amen.
They will not mourn over you.
Amen.
Good things will happen here.
Amen.
Celebration upon celebration. It is possible. The Lord will preserve you, protect you, bless the work of your hands, expand your coast, expand your frontiers. You will continue to do well. And not only you, all those who are supporting you. In Jesus' name.
You see, it's not everybody that wants the attention, right? It's not it's not everybody that's comfortable with such attention. Yes, they want attention, but they want the energy directed towards their content, towards their movie. Like Bimbo Ademoye, she will never admit, she's very humble, but will never admit, you won't even hear her talking about her cars, talking about her house. I'm not saying that she just bought the house, So Toyin Abraham doing a premiere of a new movie, and again, I want to say something. This silent battle going on between, I don't want to call it a battle. Is it coincident that these ladies release movie? Sorry, I digress. That they release movie almost the same time. It always happen. What is going on? Funke Akindele, the same time we Funke Akindele, the premiere movie is the same time Toyin Abraham too will premiere a movie. But Funke Akindele's movies usually come first before, this woman premieres a movie, Toyin Abraham. I just want to point that out. That's what I noticed, that always happened around the same time. It's a tug of war. These people and their loggerheads, they try as much as possible not to make us know that there's this silent competition. I would call it a healthy competition because both of them are making the money. It's just like Wizkid and Davido. I'm sure these guys are not really, really fighting, or they might have issues, but it's not as bad as people think it is. But it is just good to make money with that, because yes, they fight. People love to argue. People love to see the next work of the other person and use it to compare this other person. So it helping their craft. So I think that's what is happening between Funke Akindele and Toyin Abraham. So both of them are cashing out. They are making a lot of money. Like I said, I noticed she too. She does that. Toyin Abraham, she would star a lot of people, have millions of fans on social media, and ask them to advertise or do skits with them to draw attention towards the movie. And you just wonder sometimes and be like, I hope they are putting so much work on the script, because there are a couple of movies that I've watched, especially Tony Abraham's movies, that be like, I can see a lot of known faces, but the storyline is just whack. A couple of our movies actually that I've seen, I just stopped seeing for now. Tony Abraham's movie, I've stopped seeing. I don't really watch Jennifer's movie, Funke Akindele's movie. I barely watch them. It seems like Funke Akindele, I don't know. She usually get into this low-key fight, low-key competition, or maybe low-key fight. So I don't know if it's Funke Akindele that is instigating it or the other party. I don't know if you guys have seen this one, although she didn't mention her name, actress Fathia Balogun responding. You can see they said, amidst rumor of rift, actress Fathia react to being blocked as she and Funke Akindele sees following each other on IG.
Alaye one day will block me. Tó bá block me lẹ́yìn ayé, ṣé o block me lọ́run ni? Àbí tó bá block me, ṣé bàbá God tí mò ń sìn yẹn, ṣé o block me ni? Àbí tó bá block me, bàbá God, ṣé wọ́n lẹ bàbá God tí mò ń gbàdúrà sí tó ń gbó ni?
All this fight, I mean, well, it's women. Now, let's go back to Bimbo Ademoye. So, Toyin Abraham doing a premiere, I think Bimbo Ademoye was in that movie. And by the way, Bimbo Ademoye got like over 8 point something million fans on Instagram alone. So she announced, should I say announce? Let me read the report. The report says, drop your lies. That's Bimbo Ademoye. Bimbo Ademoye reacts to Toyin Abraham's claim of new house and car. Because Toyin Abraham said, Bimbo Ademoye, that's what she told our audience. Bimbo just bought a house and a car, latest Benz, and she debunked it. See, ladies are making money. I mean, legit money, legit hard work. I'm not saying that she bought a car or a house, and I'm also not saying that she didn't buy a car or a house. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? I mean, she debunked it, but yeah, I know for sure. One thing that I can say, that I know I can freely say, is that Bimbo Ademoye is very rich. Nobody knows about it because she does not like it. Nobody really knows about it. I mean, some people know. People will know. You understand? That's why I'm going to stop. And one last thing, right? Apart from the financial side, she also does not like to share our relationship on social media. Have you guys noticed? News about our relationship. She does not like to share it. She does not grant interviews. She does not talk about it. But if you watch some of her movies, I've watched a couple of her movies, one or two. She flaunts something, there, which you can say that she's supporting her man. But my point is, is Vijay Adams himself that is telling everybody. I wouldn't say telling everybody, no, that's not right. But yeah, it's through him that we even got to know that both of them, I think they are engaged. I think so.
If you're going to ask me a question, what would you ask me if you were interviewing me? Why do I feel like I know where we're going?
Okay, so this is my question.
Why did
So
you?
this is my question.
Now. That was very. I'm scared. Okay, go on.
So the word on the grapevine. This is ridiculous. Is that you are engaged to your atrob, who is Bimbo Ademoye, who is a fascinating actor. She's one of my faves. Actually, I love her. She's funny and she's.
Have you ever met her in person?
I do not think so.
Oh, okay.
But I really admire her. She's such a hard worker. I love every movie I've seen her in. She's very passionate, So
She's good people. She's.
I was like, you won. Like she won too, but like you won. So I wanted to ask because I've not seen. I did not see. I don't know. There's a picture in my head of you kneeling down, but I don't know if I imagined it. Did you kneel down to propose to anybody? Are you engaged?
I'll answer after the break. Don't move.
Now we're back from the break. This is Off the Top, everybody. And so, as I was asking, are you engaged?
Am I engaged?
Are you engaged?
That's a great question.
Yes, it is. I would like an answer, please.
Being engaged would mean you've bought a ring and you proposed. You made a proposal.
And said yes, and he's wearing the ring now.
So the answer to that question.
Is this allowed? Producer, is this allowed?
I'm trying to answer. I'm your guest.
Oh, yeah.
I'm your guest. This is if you are taking this job. Let me be your guest.
You cannot harass me on my show. Are you engaged
or not? What do you think?
I think you are.
And maybe I'm just trying to keep it private.
Yes. Yes. Not maybe not even private. I think you are engaged. The other people have been saying no. Because I asked people and they say no. But I don't know. I'm pretty intuitive and I feel like you are. But you're keeping it kind of low-key. But I mean, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
Will you perform at the wedding?
If you ask me to.
Will you charge me? Decent.
No, I wouldn't.
Again,
I wouldn't.
You wave it. You wave it for me.
Yes, because you're my guy.
Oh.
Are you engaged though?
Means a lot.
Are you engaged? Cut. We're going to another break. So you know that's how I
love it so much. I'm going to another break.
But it's also through him that we also got to know that, it seemed like these people were dating. And VJ Adams, his face always lights up when you talk about that. And he usually mention how she's a hard worker and stuff like that. But I just want to point that out because there was this report about Isime, all these ladies where they do Olusho. See, sometimes be happy for some people, because if you're always that kind of person that find reason that always want to be on the other side when it comes to other people's success, it can't be making that much money. There is no way he can be making that much money. She can't be making that much money. Forget all these people that now Lushu 90 they do. If it's a guy too, because such people will do the same thing. Forget all those yahoo people that don't do people. There's legit money. People are making legit money, and if you continue to be that person and not stay happy, Isime, is always doing things beyond what we perceive is a limit. I wouldn't say beyond that limit, because she outdo herself, and like I said, I'm not even surprised. She's in fact bought her parents a house before now, and I saw in a statement where she mentioned a husband. This is another thing that people are talking about, like, oh, the husband, this, that, haven't she married? What is she doing? What thing she see they do which she never marry? But there's this thing that she'll always say, like, she she likes to work and does not want to depend on anybody. Now, there was this report that I saw back then where she said, when girls they dream about getting married, I never did. Now let me read the information. You know, when young girls used to sit down and they dream about getting married, I never did. I used to daydream about working and making my own money and being independent. I tell people, you know, back then I usually attend events, right? Back then I've stopped attending events. I just stopped. And trust me, Isime, out of 5 events, I'll see Isime in like 3, hustling. It's either she's the host or she's doing something there. So let me continue. Even if I get married, it would just be a wedding that we both agree on at the same time. If it is a big wedding, if we feel it, it's fine. If it's a small wedding, whatever we feel. I've always been that child that always saw myself having my own money. Maybe because I came from a humble background where asking for anything was almost a taboo. You are supposed to know that there is no money, so don't ask. But if we give you, take. I used to be like, I can't wait to have my own money and do my own thing. So that's where the inspiration came from. You know, she concluded, that's why I'm such a believer in spending on myself. I spend on myself so much that nobody can take the position of, if not me, you won't have this life. But you know, she's one of the hardest working people. Now let's talk about Sharon. I saw a new video and I was like, okay, you know, sometimes when you see new videos you'll be like, okay, yeah, what's up with this girl? You know, Sharon Oja never really replied people, never really say anything, even though a lot was said about her marriage. And not just Sharon Oja, Rita Dominic, you guys forgotten a lot of things, you know, were said about Rita Dominic's marriage, and they just radio silence. They did not reply the internet.
All these brilliant films that can compete internationally.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So I'm proud.
I want to move away from just a bit from the work.
I think I know what you want to ask. Go ahead. I think I know what you want to ask.
What do I want to ask?
Somebody asked this question yesterday.
Okay, which of them?
Okay.
I don't know if that is it, but so I was surprised last year when you suddenly put the picture that
I knew it.
Because for me it's like I hate to be predictable. But for me it was like, this is so unlike you. So what was happening? Was it an unscripted moment? Was it a moment of joy? Was it, you know
everything?
What?
Everything. So that's the thing. Like, oh my goodness, Chude. Anyway, it just happened. A spur of the moment, happiness,
right.
You know. And once in a while, you want to share certain things with people.
Yeah.
And I felt like my lovers who have been there for me for decades, you know, and everything, they could do with some happy news. So that was it.
But you are giggling and blushing about this news.
Because I don't...
You're just like, you are struggling.
Yes, I am struggling. Because I'm not used to talking about...
Yes, I know that.
That's part of my life, you know?
Yes.
But, yeah.
But were you worried after? As somebody who is very private, you were not worried?
No. Once I made up my mind, So I didn't really care what, you know, I made up my mind to do that.
Yeah.
You know, we made up our minds to do
that.
Yeah, so.
Because, and this is the last question on this, because I know you, I've known you, and you're
yes.
private. I know him, I've worked with him, so
Yeah,
I know that he's also private.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
and a very kind human being,
Yes.
by the way. Because I remember...
Especially this Sharon Oja no just sent. She didn't reply, quiet, and that's it. Zip. You know, it is not easy to go through all that and still come out on social media feeling, you know, refreshed, looking refreshed. And I hope and I pray that she's truly happy in her marriage, including Rita Dominic. Nothing we don't talk about these people's marriage. It is so crazy. Guys, I don't know if you guys have seen this video. Just quickly want to chip this in of Portable. crying. You see, anytime I mean, I don't know, but let me read. It said singer Portable spotted crying while being prayed for by a pastor is slapped. Remember the pastor is slapped? I don't know why I find it funny. I said in that video, which originally went viral months ago, Portable appeared emotional during the prayer session after seeking forgiveness from the pastor. Well, it's good to see something like this, but then again, not be Portable. He has done this before. Sometimes, right, I feel like there are some people who really genuinely want to change, who feel sad about what they are going through, who, in fact, sometimes, right, with men, if you see some men acting all strong, reacting a certain way, trying to prove a point, it could be what they are dealing with. So that is probably like a facade. That is like something at the front to shield themselves, basically. It could also be low self-esteem. It could be anything, Yeah, let me sign off before before you watch this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like this video. Yeah, ensure you like the video. Yeah, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.
100%. I'm not a scam boy. I'm not a Yahoo boy. I do music for living. I'm a spender. Yes, I'm a hustler. Yes. Now me the hustle. Now my woman they shop at me auto. But woman,
but now
so they spend money for. You go born for us one because the pikin na be our own tomorrow.
But she not feel born. You try IVF.
Ọjọ́ bá tún wá bọ́ọ̀nù ṣe bá dẹ́ lóye àti ibi tọkùnrin bá fi ń sí ẹgbẹ́jì síbẹ̀ ẹ̀jókòó síbẹ̀. Nǹkan tó ti lọ bye bye to jagajaga bye bye to rédèrèdè.
But
mo ní sá please ìbẹ́yìn náà bírú mi lọ́mọ tó dáa kí èèyàn gbé egungun ẹja sílé. Lóòótọ́ we eat fishes. I eat fishes. Ó lè fojú jẹja bọ̀ egungun ni. Ó jẹ́ kí n mọ ìyàwó tí mo gbé sílé. Tí ìbá nájà ẹ̀ á go take realize say my woman na good woman. When she come my life, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Mo ń yọ̀ ṣe ni mo ń yọ̀ láìfù mi ṣe nígbà tó dé ló kásì mi. Àdádàrà bloggers dey post me.
Okay, so your wife no know say you been get am as girlfriend before.
I don't know. Now she go mingle with my wife. Collect my wife number. Mingle. She said we go. She start say she want to mingle with my wife. Say me that they be friends. She mingle with them. She spoil me for them. If I tell my wife say, oh yeah, no worry, I dey go Lekki, I won't go do also. I dey go for updates. As I dey enter her house, she go dey send my video for my wife. She dey go my wife house, but they mingle with them. Forget, she spoiled the love for me.
Wow.
The home she I'm away. Ilé tó ń bàjẹ́ tí ó lè dúró ń bẹ̀. I dey collect her phone. I dey see different kind of rough life. She dey people online.
Coded.
Online lovers.
That kind of word.
Are you getting me? Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ó ń send àwọn bìsàbìsà bọ́dì ẹ̀ ó ń send ẹ̀ sí àwọn èèyàn online.
Ó ń send abẹ́.
Sáwọn èèyàn online débi pé mo ká ó wá ní bọ̀bọ̀ kan débi pé bọ̀bọ̀ pé I go send am to Portable. But I go àti ẹ ti ní issue. Ó wá sáré wá sọ fún mi ń pé bébí kẹ́mi má bínú o. Ìpẹ́ nìkan òun ti fẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀. Mo ní no, I know my cousin. Mo mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ di yàrá mi. Then ìgbà tí mo kọ́ meet gẹ̀ yẹn ó ti yé yín. Gbogbo èèyàn ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ mọ iye ọmọ Ìbàdàn tí mo fẹ́ sílé. Ẹ mọ iye ọmọ Ìbàdàn tó ti bímọ fún mi. Ìbàdàn go Ìbàdàn síde ni Ìbàdàn come ni o. Sójà go sójà come ni o.
So
tí mo bá bínú tí o kò Ìbàdàn bó dárí jì mí. Ẹ wò na woman dey make man para. As we meet normal mo gba fóònù ìyàwó ò lè gun orí obìnrin tí táwò bá search ọba lèmi babaláwo mo nífà mi ò gorí obìnrin yẹn ní the time wey she say she wan meet me you get one of my friends John Rhymes olórin lòun náà. Ìyọjọ́ lọ school bá jọ ni. Say you want meet Zazu. Then that one come meet me for Odugu by. So yeah, I want meet you. Ọ̀nà ọmọ kan tó fẹ́ meet ẹ, mo ní kó mú wá kó send the picture ẹ̀. Ló bá wá pẹ̀lú
Jọ̀ọ́ tó Ọlọ́run má bínú sọ òyìnbó so that wọ́n á lè gbọ́. You understand?
You hear me? Mo gbé débẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa sọ. Ṣé you hear me? So yeah, okay. One day one buy you come. Oh yeah, normal. Na fans, I say na fans. But ó dé ló di lover.
Okay, so she came as a fan and now became a lover.
Bóbìnrin àtọkùnrin ṣe ń pàdé àpàdé. Then she tell me say make I take her real. For me to be real with her. Then mo gba fóònù ẹ̀, ìgbà tí mo gba fóònù ẹ̀, àwọn àṣírí tó mo rí lórí fóònù ẹ̀ mi lè sọ síta ọ̀ Nàìjíríà bá bàjẹ́ o. Yes, àwọn olórin tó ń yá, àwọn àgbàwo roadside tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ road tó ń yá. Mo wá sọ fún pé don't worry. A máa pàdé obìnrin mi bóyá ò ní ẹni tó bẹ̀rù. Ó yá, ó máa bẹ̀rù èmi. Mo bá lórí o. The time wey I say I no do again, I she go. If I don't say I still wan do, she no fit go. Mo lo chef, mo lo gbogbo ẹ̀, mo fi dè mọ́lẹ̀. Yes. Mo tọ́jú
So you use the
mo bá wọn yẹn school, ṣé ń gbọ́? Mo bá rán mọ́ school.
So I just dey talk am say that mo ń sọ káwọn èèyàn kó lè gbọ́ àwọn èèyàn.
Mo ń gbé yín débẹ̀ náà, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà kẹ́ máa gbọ́. Ṣé ń gbọ́ sà?
Mo ń gbọ́.
Ẹ jọ èèyàn tó bá mi jẹ́ fún family mi. I open bar, my bar, celebrity bar. The girl, she pursue 10 girls for my bar. Anybody tó bá ti rí lára mi, ó máa ń lé wọn. She says she want to be the last wife. Then she never born. Mo dẹ̀ gbé sílé, ó lóyún oyún iṣẹ́. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi? Mo ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún, mo gbalé fún. Kí ló tún fẹ́? Normal èmi mo ní mi ṣe mọ́ because mo máa ń gba fóònù ẹ̀. Ẹ wo tó bá wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi báyìí tó bá wà lé ó máa ń ṣe láìfù nígbà láwọn ọkùnrin oríṣiríṣi. If I say give me your phone ayé ẹ̀ máa já ni ó máa gbọ́n ní gbirigbirigbirigbirigbiri. Kí ló dé? Online wife ló máa ń perú wọn online wife. Wọ́n ń fi ọlámi ló fi ń ṣọlá. Ọmọ ọlá, ìyàwó ọlá, wọ́n á máa fún ní endorsement, wọ́n á fún ní gbogbo ẹ̀. Kò dẹ̀ ṣe normal. Could there be more?
I want to ask you one question because a lot of people ask, you they raise hand for him.
God forbid.
You never raise hand for him before.
Me oh no. Me oh. The time when she come out from my house, did you see me beat her? I swear to God who made me. I only go online say, please, why are you online? I can power for my wife. I'm a man of myself. Go up online. So Yahweh ni so kò fẹ́ pa ẹni ṣe bí Yahweh lé ní ẹ bí later fẹ́ sí 12 o'clock. You're online doing TikTok, talking different kind of shit online. Why are you online? She no dey low there. That she back her load straight. Yes. That be say we fight o. Remember, ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Gbogbo ètò ní mo lu òun yẹn. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Mo lu tó dẹ̀ wá 2 years. You dey 2 years, they enjoy 2 years. They do photo shoot back to back. They shop, they were okay. Sọ̀rọ̀ ní daddy. The good way I do, they don't talk.
Now, mo fẹ́ béèrè. Since she was with you, did you ever catch her red-handed with another man?
May I tell you something? Woman where they under man, where they chat with another man. Where they do live video.
You don't ever see.
Forget it. All send the body. All man shave baby no. Mo na obìnrin tó pé àti riri tó pé bá send the body fún wa. On gbé body, on gbé gbogbo body. Still online. Tó pé a máa send o, on na send gbogbo ẹ̀. Àjọ máa send ẹ̀ fúnra wa. Òun náà ń ṣe shipo. Gifto. Daddy, wọ́n sì ni. Ẹ wo, ìyàwó ilé ọ̀tọ̀, online wife ọ̀tọ̀. Make she no use her own spoil. You know why I power for the girl? Make she no spoil my home for me. I respect my home. As she dey do like that, àwọn ìyàwó mi tó mí gùn mọ́, àwọn náà máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ mọ ìpara. Kó jọ torí Ọlọ́run kó má balẹ̀ mi jẹ́. Eégún ni. Ọlọ́run ò ní já gbégun eléégún. mo dẹ̀ ti gbé mo ti jùlẹ̀ ẹ jọ torí Ọlọ́run.
Okay, mo fẹ́ béèrè ìyàwó ní ẹ̀ personal kí ló ń sọ pa ilé báyìí.
Yes now ìyàwó mi náà she's not happy. And because ibi tí ìyàwó mi ti ń jẹ làwọn fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ibi tó ti ń ṣoríire ọjọ́ ọ̀la ìyàwó mi làwọn fẹ́ bàjẹ́. I call my woman my investment. The bad time, the good time, she's there for me. Look, she go talk bad about me, go tell my wife go fight me every time. Still, she still love me. My wife dey home. Ó wà lónú bẹ́ẹ̀ orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì mi ló wà ní ilé lájọ wà báyìí ìyàwó mi ni ó gbọ́ mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọba fàdé gbogbo a man of myself.
Greet her.
No ẹjọ ní Ọlọ́run kò ń ṣe online wife ẹ lè kí mo gbé yín débẹ̀ ni àwọn ọmọ wà lé wọ́n wà lé ọjọ́ ọ̀la mi ni she do competition with my wife. You hear ṣe rí ilé tó fẹ́ dàrú tí ó lè gbé ẹjọ bá mi sọ fún gbogbo èèyàn pé if I talk about palace kọjọ tí bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ everybody dárí jìbì ọmọ yìí kò níran kí la fẹ́ fi júwe ẹ̀. ṣèbó kẹrù sálọ ó kó jẹnẹrétọ̀ ó kó tv ó kó gbogbo property ó dálé sí méjì ó sálọ àwọn olè ẹjọ mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó bímọ mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó níbi tó bímọ sí.
Now mo fẹ́ sọ nǹkan kan.
ọmọ Yorùbá lèmi náà everybody dárí jìbì sẹ́rùn ẹdúró sà ṣebí ẹran tìgbà tí mò ń bá a tọ́mọ tí mò ń tọ́jú ọmọ tí mò ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ ṣé ẹ ráwọ́ ọ̀yà lára ẹ̀.
Portable ọmọ Yorùbá ni ẹ ọmọ Yorùbá lèmi náà jẹ́ ká tọrọ ìdáríjìn lọ́wọ́ Aláàfin.
ẹ wo Aláàfin dáríjì èmi ṣe ẹ mọ wáyé because mò ń bá Aláàfin tọ́jú ọmọ ọlá Aláàfin ni mo wò mọ́ lára pé mo wò pé ó dẹ̀ kó lé ọlá kí ló dé tó wá ṣe yàmàyàmà báyìí ó yá jẹ́ ń gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé ẹ màmá bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́jú ọmọ báyìí. Mi ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ yẹn.
What me I want to say
hello
is,
sir hello nothing concern me. You know why I put the girl for house? Hello sir, you know why I put the girl for house? Because of the pikin wey she born for king. Torí ẹ̀ mo gbé sílé kí n máa bá tọ́jú ọmọ yẹn.
I don't want you to talk about the king because the king is heavy.
The king is heavy. Anybody máa sọ ọmọ ẹ̀dá kí n dákúgbà. Mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ ọba mọ́. So òun ni mò ń bá fà mi ò bá fà.
Very good.
Even me I come from royal family ọba lèmi náà mo dẹ̀ sì máa jọba lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la. Ó ti èyí story ni ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ ni ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ everybody mọ̀ ni mò ń sọ. Mo bá lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ àṣírí tí mo bá lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni mo dẹ̀ sọ fún péjọ tó bá fi mí lẹ̀ pé mo máa tú is a promise. I tell the girl pé gbogbo kan tó ṣe gbogbo àṣírí tó ṣe tí mo ká mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ o gbọ́dọ̀ fi mí lẹ̀ níjọ́ tó bá fi mí lẹ̀ ni màá tú àṣírí ẹ̀. Yes.